A bacher who was struggling with a lot of nisyonos once came to a Rebbe. He was complaining, Rebbe, it's so hard for me, what can I do? And the Rebbe gave him chizik. He said, what's the difference between a photo and a painting? The boy said, what do you mean? A photo is usually much more accurate than a painting. And the Rebbe says, well, which one is more expensive? He said, well, a painting is obviously more expensive. He says, why is that? He said, because a photo can't have a mistake in it, obviously, but a painting is a much bigger trick to get it right. And the Rebbe explained to him that that's the difference between the avodah of malachim, who can't make a mistake, and the avodah of people who could make mistakes. And that's why, despite all the struggles and challenges, one should never give up. I used to think that this message was about the fact that we could make mistakes, and we don't, and that's why our avodah is so chushev. But I think there's more to it. Imagine this, you want to do renovations in your house, do some construction, so you call someone who might be able to help you, and you tell him the different things you need, and he listens to your whole list of things that you want to do in your house. He says, I think I could help you with all that, but the copper pipes in the kitchen, I'm not great with that, but other than that, I can do it all. Well, you want the job done complete, you don't have to call another person, you call someone else. And he asks, what do you need done? You give him a whole list of things. He says, well, the tiles that you want to put in the kitchen, I don't know, maybe I could do something else instead, or you could have someone help me with that, but I don't think I could do that. Okay, see you, on to the next person. And you call them up, you say, I want to do renovations in my house. Sure, I could do it, but I didn't tell you what I need. No, I could do everything. Some people would be a little wary about hiring somebody who thinks he could do everything. And some people would go for it. Maybe he could do everything. You have a complete job without having to call more people. What happens if you call down this guy, you give him a chance, and on the first part of the job, he already makes a mistake, he messes up, and the second part again? I think it wouldn't take long for you to get frustrated and say, this is not for you. And if he would be smart, he would also know to say, this is not for me. Isn't that what happened when we got the Torah? The Eibishter is offering the Torah to the nations of the world, and the Puerto Ricans or the Mexicans, they're being somewhat responsible and honest and saying, well, that little piece is not for me. Maksiv ba, let's be clear about it. Other than that, I can do it all. The Yidden are the only ones that say, Na'aseh v'nishma, we could get it done. Full confidence. Well, Hashem decided to give us a chance, and what happened? It didn't take long for the Yidden to fall through the Eigel Azuav. Well, you would think that either the Yidden would say, well, I guess we messed up, let's recalculate, or Hashem would tell them, I see it's not for you, but that's not what happened. We remained the Am HaNivcher until today. We sing, and we're proud of ourselves that we said Na'aseh v'nishma. Why is that? It seems that the Yidden understood that what Hashem was looking for were for the people that were going to keep on trying, and even when they mess up, they're going to stick to it. They're not going to be impressed by the fact that it's hard for them, and they didn't get it right 100%. The Goyim weren't being honest or responsible. They didn't have what it takes to fall through and say, you know what, I'll try again, and again fall through, and again to try again. And the Yidden were right, because when you look in the Torah, you see how much of the Torah itself is designated to helping people who fell through. What kind of tshiva, what kind of kapura, what kind of oynish. Yidden knew Hashem wants us to keep on trying. It's our paintings that have the mistakes in it that are more valuable than all the photos that the Maluchim take. And when we know this, and we strengthen ourselves, and we give ourselves the chizik that it takes to keep on getting up again and again, that's what's so valuable to Hashem Yisborach.